Hey, we're Sooshi Mango.
And you're watching
the Italian American podcast.
All right.
Tune in.
So we got Duke Sal.
Say it one more time.
Sal Paisani, and welcome to another episode. I've been on 400 of these and I still don't know what he says. But I asked for cue
That's
cards.
the intro, man. That's
That,
it.
we're done. Is that we got the intro?
That's it. Don't
He,
worry.
he abandoned me.
one more time
I'm gonna sue for divorce.
Yeah.
Leave it. It's organic.
He's here. He's not here. He comes and he leaves me here to
Listen,
roll
let me
on.
tell you, we don't need him.
We don't need him.
You
That's
guys
right.
are the stars
That's
anyway.
right. Union power. That's right.
it.
Yeah, screw him.
Screw him.
Yeah.
Long live the revolution.
I don't know.
So welcome to another episode of the Italian American podcast, and you're my co-host, Brandon.
Yeah. I feel really
Bakala.
special after all the abandonment.
Right, we went through.
talk.
As you can see, John is not here again today. He left me hanging. 7 o'clock this morning. I get the text. He caught the sniffles from one of the little ones at home, and he has me here rolling.
And I'm
alone.
like the year supply of turtle wax.
But no,
So
I came
I'm
to
the consolation
conclusion.
prize.
We have our wonderful guests here. We usually will have a little bit of conversation before we jump in, but
Let's jump right in.
we have our dear friends here. If they were from Britain, we say across the pond. You're from the other side of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like fall there. Like it's a whole different even season of the year.
What's fall?
Fall is spring.
Fall is spring. So we don't use that. We don't
No.
say
Oh,
fall.
what do you
We,
use
uh,
then?
we use
Spring.
Summer,
No.
autumn, winter, spring. So you guys.
Autumn is fall.
Autumn is fall.
Autumn.
is fall.
That's when the leaves
Well, that
fall.
makes sense because the falling of the leaves.
Are
You
we
get
in
it?
autumn now?
Do you get it?
Fall, because leaves fall.
So-
They fall off the tree.
That's
And
another
we call
American
it, we
thing.
call it autumn
This is an
because
educational
the
program,
autumn
folks.
of the tree comes out and drips on the floor.
yes.
Yeah, it's,
But autumn is an old. We have autumn as a word. It's a
yeah,
little.
it's-
It's like an antique word.
It's an antique.
It's an antique word. I would say that kind of when that kind of put her out, the 50s, the 60s.
I was born in 75.
Yeah, you and me both.
So
I think it's more.
I don't-
It's a
Well, we used to
it's a
still
nicer
use autumn.
word. Fall. Fall's
It's-
nicer.
You have a
romantic.
You have those Britishisms.
We do.
Like the left side of the road. Tea.
We do.
We had a bad. We had a
we don't-
nasty divorce
we
with the
don't all-
UK
we don't
250
all
years
drink
ago.
tea. We don't
It
drink
really
too
didn't
much
go
tea.
well.
Yeah, but you guys just.
like tea?
But see, my father's Irish from Ireland, so I could snort it.
Top
if
of
I-
the morning to you.
Yeah, but I like Irish tea. I like very strong. But I like it
Strong tea.
iced, which Irish people find really bizarre.
With a little bit of.
No, I like it. No, my espresso, I like anisette. Anisette, and Sambuca's all right, but I prefer anisette. But I like very, very strong tea, but I like it cold, which Irish people find bizarre. But do you have cold tea in Australia?
We
Yeah,
do.
we call it
We
iced
do have
tea.
cold tea.
Because the British get totally whacked out over that.
No,
They're
we got
very
cold tea.
But
panicky.
it's always cold there, so why would they ice anything?
True,
you
it's
see?
always cold and miserable. That's
What's
true.
the, is there a Long Island? No, the
Long Island
Island
iced tea?
iced- Long
Whole
Island
different
iced tea.
thing.
Yeah, but what is that? It's like full alcohol, right?
Yeah, it's like
got
one of
20
the strongest
It's got
drinks.
22 different types of
Yeah,
alcohol
it's,
in that drink.
Long
It's-
Island iced tea. That's
Yeah.
that's the strongest drink I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's aside from just like Everclear shots.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah,
Island
yeah,
iced
You
tea
have
is-
Everclear in Australia?
No, what is that?
Pure grain alcohol.
Well,
Nah.
we call that methylated spirits.
Yeah. I
Is
guess
that
the-
similar?
So it's like an autumn fall thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? So if it's
It's illegal in
Wait,
New
what do you
York,
call
but
it?
I can buy it in New
Methylated
Jersey.
Is that
No,
like
it's
spring,
we
you
haven't
would
got
call grow, right?
You know what it is? What your grandmother uses in Italy to make the
Faragina?
digestiva, the limoncello,
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
the pure grain alcohol.
Yeah.
No, we don't really have
So
that.
it's bleach, essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
pretty much.
98%.
It's
proof.
probably illegal at home. You guys have a lot of stuff here that is illegal at home.
Probably.
Guns.
You see, in America, it's funny
Guns.
because
Guns
in
and
New York
Everclear.
it's
And
illegal,
Everclear.
in New Jersey it's legal.
Yeah.
So if you just go a mile
You
across
see
the
what I
river,
mean?
you can get
That's
it.
weird.
So you don't have that in Australia? Like if you go from one state to the other? I mean, you got big states.
nah,
you got
you
big
got
states.
big
Back up a
things.
second.
Provinces.
So if I'm in one state with this Everclear and I
Yeah.
drive across the border and I get pulled up by a police officer, I can get charged in this state,
No.
not that state.
You can't buy it in the one state.
You can't buy it.
You can have it. Once
can
you
have it.
have it.
That
you
makes
can
But if
have
I have it
now
and I
that's
drive
different
across
with
the border,
marijuana, which
That makes
from
no
state
sense
to
whatsoever.
state you can get in trouble.
Because
You can have it, but it's illegal to buy it.
But
Correct.
So if you have it, you have bought it. So you've done
Well,
the
it's illegal to
act.
buy it in that state.
In that state.
Oh, right.
You can buy it in the other
alcohol
state.
laws.
no one answered my question though. If
What's
you
the- what was
got
the
it
question?
in one state, you drive across the border into a state where you
But,
don't
he
but
have
said
it
it.
no.
depends on the.
No,
But I
he said
think,
if I bought it, but now if you
yeah,
just
but
have it.
I guess it
Right,
depends on
I
if
thought I
it's
answered
possession,
that.
though. If it depends on if the
No,
state legalizes sale or possession.
It's
If you're illegal to possess it, it's an issue.
well,
if it's
correct,
illegal to sell
but
it,
that's not the case for.
I'm more confused. Just forget about the question. I'm confused as shit right now.
We're,
Don't worry
By
about
the
it.
way, anyone got any Everclear?
You
You got a
got-
couple
Yeah,
shots.
I love it. Well, I don't drink it straight, but you
But
can
what
make a
does
lot
it
of nice
taste
stuff.
like?
Clear.
You can't drink it straight.
Yeah, it's
you'll
like
die.
rubbing
So
it
what are you
off.
supposed to
rubbing
drink it
alcohol.
with?
You make, you know,
You
like,
make it. You mix it like
you know,
like
like when you put the fruit in it, like the limoncello or the
Yeah.
finocchio or something like that.
Okay.
So you take, this is how I use it. You take your fruit or whatever you're making the drink, the digestive
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and you soak it in the Everclear.
Yeah.
So how do you make them in Australia if you don't have the Everclear? That alcohol,
it's
what do you
obviously
call
just
it?
alcohol.
Just pure
It's not
alcohol.
Yeah, pure
methylated
Everclear is pure
spirits.
alcohol.
Okay, so it's like
It's pure alcohol. We can buy pure alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pure.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Everclear
You know
is
what
the
we call
brand.
that? We call it pure alcohol.
I think Everclear
Catchy.
doesn't Everclear have pure alcohol on the label?
Why do you Americans make everything so difficult? It's just alcohol.
It's,
'Cause
it's,
it's a
a
big
the
country.
melting pot nature of
big
America.
country.
It's like you said
makes it
before, when you had a
constant.
divorce with England, you guys, out of spite, just decided to do everything differently.
Yeah,
Everything.
we changed the way we spell stuff.
Yes.
That was a big priority.
The
The
metric
measuring
system and all
system.
that. You've
No,
gone-
we got it from Britain, the measuring system.
Nah, we're the same.
Yeah, but now it is. It wasn't when your family came to Australia. You got rid of that in the 70s.
How do you spell
You
colour?
know, I think he's right.
How do you spell colour?
You got the U.
We don't use the U.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can I ask you my biggest Australian
Flavor,
question?
too.
This
Yes.
is a whacked out question, but when your family came from Italy, Australia still had shillings.
Shillings.
You had
Yes.
240 pence
Yeah,
a pound.
my dad used to say
Only
that.
for a very short period of time, though.
My
when
dad used to
Yeah,
say
they
that.
changed in the
It cost
70s.
cost a shilling. Remember,
Yeah.
爸used to say that.
Shillings.
We used
That had to
have
be
it.
a hard system to understand.
I don't know. I wasn't there, but but all we know is that Australia's a mixing pot of British and American.
And all we know is a
a
bottle of
big
water costs us $50 Australian in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
Because of our
Because
Yeah,
of
but
our
your
dollar.
currency it throws you off like lira.
it's
It's
disaster.
very
Look,
complicated
put it
to
this
figure
way.
out.
We went to a friend's sandwich shop, Giovanni, from Giovanni's Italian Deli. Do you know him? Giovanni's Italian Deli. How you doing?
How you doing?
Time to make a sandwich.
That guy.
No.
Oh, yeah.
guys
I've
want
seen
that?
it.
You know
I have a very cloistered life with a lot of these things. See, John's cooler than me.
John
John
would
would've known. John left me.
do you know him, John? Yes. Okay, excellent.
We need a John puppet
We need a John.
John
Yeah.
Puppet.
for when he's not here. That's actually a great.
Anyway,
idea.
so
Where
we
is he,
went there.
Brooklyn?
He's got
He
a,
was in the Bronx. Now he's in White Plains.
G&R Deli.
But you gotta understand something about this country. I told you about we have more bridges than Venice in New York.
Yeah,
It's very hard to get places.
it is.
You can live 11
is.
miles someplace. It takes you 2 hours.
It
God,
does.
we're just figuring that out.
It's a very complicated.
Just figuring that out.
The Bronx is so close yet so far away.
It's so
That's why
true.
when you're talking about places up there, I wouldn't know because we're forced isolation
I'm telling
from
you.
traveling.
Yeah.
You guys were just in Red Bank, you said?
Yeah.
Red
Yes.
Bank, yeah.
So Red Bank, New Jersey. For me, I live in South Jersey by like Atlantic City. So to drive, Red Bank is probably just under 2 hours, maybe just about 2 hours away. To get to here, it's about 2.5 hours. Taking public transportation, it takes the same amount of time to get to here, and it would take me about 4.5 hours to get to Red Bank.
That's crazy, man.
Jeez.
I don't
That's
understand.
crazy.
like-
That's what we're just trying to learn the geography, and we ended up in White Plains, which is like
That's Westchester.
Westchester. It was about 30 minutes or 40 minutes from where we're staying. Anyway, that's where his place is, and he's selling sandwiches there for
$15 is the cheapest.
well,
Up to 23.
yeah, 23. No,
25.
25
But
US.
It's a big one.
right? For a big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
25 US for us is 35 Australian dollars. Maybe more, 37. So we have a sandwich shop in Australia and a restaurant. So one of our sandwiches go from 15 to 23. Our most expensive
$35.
is 15 US dollars,
American dollars.
American dollars,
When you convert it.
when you convert it.
But
So you guys you guys want to have a good time? Go to Australia.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the problem here is things have gone up so much since COVID. Inflation here is killing so many
Well,
businesses.
that's everywhere.
Oh, that's everywhere.
But
Well, that's
you're
everywhere.
saying with you guys,
So
it's
it's
an
expensive.
international
But
problem.
say when work it out like I went and got a haircut here the other day.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know.
Oh, no.
It cost $80.
Yeah.
Right to get my hair
80
cut.
US
Did you ask if you could rent?
Right, I trimmed the beard.
Can I just rent the
and all I
haircut?
did, she didn't cut my hair. She just shaved it, buzz cut, and a what I call it a fade. $80 plus the GST to whatever else. The tax was
Tip,
88.
Got a tip.
Right.
We love tips in this country.
Okay. When we converted it back home, it was $130 Australian. I pay $60 at
$60. So it's out
Yeah,
of
but
whack.
you're also. Did you get it in New York?
Yeah, just around the corner.
Forget
yeah.
it. Thank you.
Can you guys
That's the
Well,
New
but
York
we-
prices are not normal
forget it.
prices.
Can you
Ridiculous.
guys explain to us the tipping system? Because we
Yes.
don't know when and where we
It's
need to
tough.
tip in this country.
So here's
and
the.
it's very stressful. It's a
It is
stressful
stressful.
thing.
And
okay?
I get that. I would imagine.
Yes.
Because you want to be decent people,
We
but
don't
you
wanna-
also don't want to just be throwing around cash like.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how much? Is it 5?
So a good,
Is it, is it
it
10?
it
Is
really depends. And I'll
Okay.
say this: anything that's like a service-bound thing, and correct me in the comments. I'm sure, not that they're usually would
Somebody's
correct
gonna
us.
have a comment, correct?
And don't call me Gru again. I know who you are.
Yeah, we'll come and get you.
I don't appreciate that. So if somebody's like giving you service, like like a waiter or whatever,
Yeah.
like 20% is
Yeah.
a common and fair
that-
thing.
It used
Okay,
to
no,
be 15.
Listen,
it went
no,
up
wait,
5%.
20%.
Let's
20%.
That's a lot of
pull
money.
it back a little bit.
I agree.
Okay, we've for food at a restaurant, we've always just
Yeah, yeah.
given 20%.
Yeah.
that's fine. We're talking about when someone
Takes your bags
takes your
upstairs.
bags upstairs.
What do you do then?
Or someone drops you
Five.
off.
Yeah.
$5?
Yeah, $5
So
is
we
good.
had 16 bags come out of our because we got a lot of
Maybe
16,
$6.
20.
20. That's it. So we're good.
Like a
gave him
dollar a
20.
bag.
20.
I
So
gave
if
him
you just
20.
got 1 or 2 bags, $5
few bucks, yeah.
If you've got 10 plus, 20,
I would,
15,
go,
20.
I would go $1 a bag.
I gave him
a
20
dollar a
bags.
bag.
So, like 16, I rounded up to 20. So if you have 16 bags,
Well, then
I
that's
took the guy at
$2
20.
if I got 2 bags.
No, not 2. I'm saying if you got 15, 16 bags,
Yeah.
I would slip the kid at 20.
Okay. But the minimum is 5.
So
I
what?
mean, everybody used to do $1. My
you tuck
mother
it in
would
their
do
pocket,
$1.
they really appreciate
That's
it.
a little
That's for you.
But
antiquated.
that was in 1962.
Yeah, but she's still giving the same tips. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah.
So
They
my
don't-
mother gives. My
they
mother
don't believe in inflation.
Yeah, correct.
You need to break this down.
I'd say
Lou.
now $5 would be the
You need
best.
to break this down a little more. You said 20% for the service industry, right? What differs the service industry from the guy carrying the luggage?
So here's the difference. Great question.
These are great questions.
Great
Great question. And there is
I'm
an
all about
actual
questions.
I don't care
difference.
about the question, though.
He's the smart one of the group. We've
Yes,
we've
that's
determined.
But every time I ask a question, no one answers it though. Here.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
No one said the one
Here's
of
the-
his-
So they pay waiters less.
Yes.
And in some cases, now it's pretty much minimum wage everywhere. It used to be when I was waiting tables, and the minimum wage was like $7 or $8. So we're going back a little bit. Waiters I would get $2.10 an hour, which would basically cover the taxes. So I would get a void paycheck, and all of my money was in tips. So that's like, is that fair, smart, right?
So that's changed now,
So
right?
your tips is basically paying the waiter.
Right.
That-
It's
that's-
basically
that's
that
their-
the correct.
their wage. How is this legal?
Well, in a
How's
lot
it
of
legal
cases,
that
it's
the
not anymore.
employees, the
But they're
wages-
still
It's an
always paid at the lowest
incentive-based
end of the.
wage.
Yeah, that's why that was so nice.
So you don't have an award
Yeah, so
wage
it's so
here?
nice.
now they're
correct.
assholes again.
What's that?
Back at home, we have what's called an award wage, which
Like
is
a
a
minimum
minimum
wage? Yeah, yeah, we have that.
Each per.
It used to be the waiters used to not count for that. Now they do, I think, in most
they weren't
places.
even. They weren't
Yeah, but
even
you know
on
what?
the
Let's
award.
go in their defense. If you're a bartender on a Friday night, you're
you're
going home with
making $500-$600
$800,000 possibly in a good place.
Yeah.
At a good bar.
Yeah, good
if you're
bar.
a good bartender.
If you work
You're
at a breakfast
bartender, You're making
restaurant,
bank. Plus, it's cash.
You're
You're not that's
barely
boom.
paying rent.
Paying rent. So if you're getting $2 an hour, and no one's coming in, there's 5 people that come in and they give you 20%.
You're stuffed.
You're stuffed, right?
That's capitalism.
Stuffed. I like that.
It still frustrates me because I think the employer, he charges full price for the food,
Right.
and he has no costs for the waiters.
Correct.
For the service people.
But he doesn't put this. The markup for the waiters is not included.
Are you sure about that?
I mean,
Yeah,
think about it.
we
I mean,
could
they're
say that
getting-
last time.
they're getting-
Yeah.
they're getting-
Italian people don't operate that way.
No, we
We'd
do.
mark up full price. Doesn't matter.
But I'm saying, like, if we, your bill would come out to be the same, maybe a little different, I mean, not that much of a difference, if the cost of the waiter was in, like in Italy, you could be a full-time job as a waiter.
Yeah.
And it's a professional class.
Yeah.
In America, you could do really well. It's just like everything else with a capitalist country. You could do really well, and if you're not going to do really well, you're going to move on to another profession.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you're good looking and you're young and you're a bartender, it
All the reasons the service industry did not work out for me.
You gotta stop, man.
What, but did you
Self-deprecation
have,
and stuff's
hold on a minute.
hilarious, man.
Let's
This
back
is
this
God.
up. Did you have the
I was charming. I had charm.
But did you have the
I made them laugh.
But did you come over and say, "Can I get you another water, sir? Would you like another iced tea? Can I fill
I
that?"
ran-
I mean, you noticed that here, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
very doting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good.
And that's tip related.
That's very good.
Because they
But then
know
but then you walk on the street and everyone wants to fight you.
here.
Everyone.
I just feel like
In Boston, everyone wants to fight you.
Because there's an Irish DNA in Boston.
Oh my god. Everyone just wanted to fight.
It's a bar. It's a.
But what did you like? What?
Well, unloading
Just
the
walking on
luggage.
the street.
Just take the luggage out of the car and we're
And I punched
blocking
this
the
guy in the
sidewalk.
face and he wanted to fight for some reason.
What?
What a
I
jerk.
punched this guy in the mouth. He wanted to
dare
fight.
he?
How dare you want to fight like
That's
that?
weird, yeah.
In Australia, you get one
That's,
punch.
yeah, one is like that's like a hello.
Apparently, we had all these bags on the street, and someone said something to Andrew.
To me, it was three times. 3 people walked past and said, "What's going on here?" They're walking in between the luggage. They just walk around the car, dickhead. Just go around the car.
We
I'm going
got a
straight
lot
through.
of bags. We got like 16, including our personal bags, for the show. The reason why we're here for the show, which is on May 15th at the town hall.
Well, that's just in New York.
Just in New York. Just in New
We'll
York.
put a link to your all
I don't
of your
wanna-
shows.
I don't want to
and-
plug it, but
We're not
May
plugging it.
15th.
It's on the
We're
town
not
hall.
plugging that we're on a world tour.
World
by the
tour,
way.
playing May
We're
15th.
going to Europe,
town hall.
UK, all around the world.
May 15th.
Is this the first world tour?
town hall?
Detroit, Philly.
So, yeah, we're going all over
Chicago.
the place. Then we're going
LA.
to Europe afterwards.
Everywhere.
We don't want to plug it, but we got 16.
We've been doing a show in Milan, by the way.
Yeah.
Really?
We are. Yes.
We're bringing this style of comedy to Milan, so they might hate it.
Put us in jail. They might put
You
us
guys
in
do the
jail.
whole show in Italian?
No.
I wonder who's going to.
We're going to Milan, we're going to Germany, we're going to Poland, we're going to Bulgaria, we're going to
Spain,
we're going to France, we're going
Greece,
to
Cyprus.
all over the place. So it's all in English.
And with all that, you're still too humble to plug it.
we don't want to plug it.
We're not
No,
plugging
they're not
this
plugging
show.
it.
This
That's
world
amazing.
tour.
Why would we
We're
do
doing
that?
show.
We're from
That you must have been
Australia.
raised in just such a
we're,
like,
we're in a very humble
very
house.
yeah, like
We were
blue
raised-
collar
only
people.
7 rooms.
Talk when
But,
you're spoken to,
Yeah.
and don't boast
The
about
correct.
the world tour, the
Correct.
grand world tour
That's
that
right.
we're on.
Yeah, good.
We only had
That's-
three mates.
Yeah.
Correct. And
Three.
only sucked orange juice from the orange. So with the actual
Really sensible.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna get dirty there. For
no,
you.
I kept it.
Well, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
So we got 16 bags. So the bags, when we're taking them in and out of the
Good segue.
cars, it's hard, man. That's the hard.
I'm surprised
That's
you
the
had a
hardest
bad.
part.
Boston's
Does everything
like a nice.
just getting like
Oh,
bigger
every-
bags
the
and less of
people.
them?
You might have just had a
Maybe it's
bad.
got a bad couple of people.
You
in
probably
there.
had a bad couple of people.
So Boston's typically the nice.
Everyone
I
else
love
was
Boston.
nice.
I love Boston.
Loved it. Loved it.
Did you go? Did you stay in the North End? Did you stay with the Italian?
No.
Well, that's why you should
We
stay with your
didn't
own
go there.
kind.
Yeah,
God
no.
punished you.
Yeah.
God punished you.
That's
You
right.
should have been with your own
City.
people.
Punished us.
Had you told us, we would have made sure the Italians in Boston took care
Yes.
of
That's
us.
right.
You would have had the red carpet rolled
He
out.
put us with the Irish to punish us. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
That's why.
They're confrontational people.
Can I
in
ask a
Boston.
question?
Yes.
If they say there's a north end, does that mean there's a south end?
There is. That's what the Irish are.
There's
the
also a
South
south end.
The Irish are
We're
the South
definitely in the
Southeast.
south.
We're in the
The
south
South
end.
End.
You ever see The Departed?
Yes.
The padded.
The padded.
The budget.
Hey, you know what I noticed about Boston? Boston has very similar twang
To Aussies.
to Aussies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
there's
They
a little
say
something there.
car, and we say car.
Car.
You say car.
Hey, you're all about history, right?
Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of English architecture in
Was.
Boston.
That's-
England, which is another country
That's
that we're
the-
going to on the world
That's
tour that
New
we're not
England.
promoting.
That's where
We're not
America
promoting.
started.
It was
up there.
lovely. That-
Pat,
that-
we're not promoting that we are going to Manchester,
Yes.
London, and
We're
Edinburgh.
also going to Edinburgh, which
Dublin
is in
and
Scotland.
Edinburgh. Still, but we're not.
Do you have any
We
listeners?
don't want
from
to
the
promote
UK?
this.
Yeah, we have we have listeners in the most out of the way place. It shocks us. Some we have Norwegian people who listen to us.
Well, we're going to Oslo.
We're going there
Oslo.
also.
Oh, you're going to Oslo.
Yeah, we have to be
We are
going
going to
there.
Oslo.
In October.
Yeah, we're going
In
to Oslo.
October.
We're going to Amsterdam. We're going to Lisbon. We're going to
You got to go to a bacala
many places that
factory.
we're
We're going to Istanbul.
If you go to Norway,
Not
you got to see where
Constantinople?
the bacala.
Bacala factory.
Yeah, because it all comes from Norway. My whole life, I want to go to Norway to see a bacala factory.
What are you
Come with
talking
us.
about?
Because all
Come with
bacala
us.
comes. I would love to. I got to talk to John. We'll fly over.
Why do you know that?
He's unbelievable.
Because don't you know?
Don't you
Every
know
Italian
that?
has to know
Everyone
bacala
knows
comes from
bacala
Norway.
comes from Norway.
Listen,
What would happen?
I'm gonna tell you
Hold
something.
on, hold on.
There isn't one person in the world that cares about where it's made except for
It is.
you.
Me and Pat.
Hey, I didn't
We
know.
love bacala.
Wait a second. I
He's
didn't-
just stuck. It all comes from up there.
All of us.
You know, I've lived my whole life avoiding bacala, man.
Oh my
and fish
god.
stop. My whole
I
life.
love bacala.
I love it.
Oh
We
love
my
it.
god, I love
Love
bacala.
it.
I think it's. I hate
I
it.
love
We love it,
bacala.
and we're going to the
Do you,
factory
do,
together.
do
Oh.
you like bacala
Love
and fish
bacala.
stop?
I love bacala in a salad. Oh, it's the
you guys
best.
not know
I
this?
love,
Made
there's
from
no.
Norway.
And
I
where do
like
they make it,
bacala
Pat?
fried. I like bacala and tomato sauce. I like bacala croquette. I've never had bacala that I didn't like.
How do you guys not know?
You
it's made in
Calabrese? Wait, who's
Sicilian.
you?
Sicilian.
You're Sicilian. You're Sicilian. Because
All of us.
Calabria has the largest intake of bacala in Italy.
What?
That's
The
the-
hell?
that's
How do
the
Man, you know,
region.
you spend
stats
too much
that you
time
have.
reading about bacala, my friend. It's- Yeah, but a natural passion for bacala.
We
you
call
have.
him Pat GPT.
I love bacala.
He is Pat GPT.
You should you should start an app.
You should call it
And call it
We've been
bacala.
talking
Cool.
about the app, the bacala.
bacala chats.
You can find
Cool.
bacala anywhere in the world.
Yeah, but
And not only can you find it anywhere in the world,
See, that's how.
it'll tell you where
that,
we're
you
was,
know.
that was so important to the trade in the Mediterranean because we sent them like oranges and nuts and stuff like that, and they sent us back bacala. That's
do you
how those
like that
ships went
stuff
by.
in the can? The sustroming or something like that. That's really
Stinky
really
fish.
smelly. Have you seen it online?
No.
How do you
Where-
not
where's
see
it
these
from?
things
He
online?
doesn't, he doesn't go online.
I go
He's
online.
the book.
I got
He
to
knows
read
about
He's got his
bacala.
own book. He
Oh,
reads
bacala.
it.
Bacala.
Encyclopedia
What is
Britannica.
the stuff in the can?
Hey, tell you a story about
it's-
bacala. Oh, you want to?
Yeah, it's called sustroming, right? And it's in a can.
Where's it from?
It's from Scandinavia.
Yeah.
It's from Scandinavia. I think it's from. Is it from Norway?
I don't
It's
know.
one of those. One of
I
those.
feel like you would be able to handle it. Of
I,
all people,
I love pickled fish. I love herring.
you would.
Is this like?
I love.
I feel like
the
that's the
food-
first thing you say on a date.
But Norway, I want to go to these countries. I love smoked
It's
fish.
a good conversation breaker, isn't it? Just
I
come
like
in and
pickled
say, man.
Cool.
Yeah. You're a woman. You're a woman's dream. Then. Say that much.
If you like,
So, you want to hear something interesting about a bacala story?
Yeah.
That happened to us in Boston. There's a lady who came up to us in the meet and greets, and she was of Irish descent. And she was probably what? How old do you think she was? She would have been close to 50 perhaps. And she said she wanted to know what bacala meant because as a kid growing up, she grew up with some Italian friends.
Oh, yeah, right.
And with the father of a friend used to call her bacala. And she
Oh,
didn't
no.
know what it meant.
Doesn't seem nice.
And she
Was it a
carried that
fifties?
for 40 years and came to our show and we told her what it
We
was.
said it.
it took her 40 years to figure that
Yeah.
out.
40 years to figure out that
I
bacala
was
was
like,
a
couldn't you ask someone else along the way?
Isn't that
Surely
like a-
you've met some other Italians since you're 10, you know?
Feels like a cruel nickname for a little girl.
It is.
Oh,
In
come
my
here, you
mind, it's
little,
always
come here, you
going.
little pickled fish. Ugh.
So I
not
told her
nice.
that her nickname was Stinky Fish.
Yeah.
And she was happy about it. It was
So
nice.
Norway.
We fulfilled her
Norway.
life.
Well, why don't you come to Oslo?
I would
should
love to
come.
go up there on a fish finding factory.
And we'd love to send him.
I would love to
John
go.
would come,
I would love to
100%.
go to the.
I'd
with
love
you.
to go to the bacala factory with
I
you.
won't eat it. I'll just watch you eat the pickled hairy.
Did you
fish.
eat a lot of bacala in Australia?
A lot.
Well, yeah.
Was it I mean, that's it was a
non-
long
my
way to
nonna-
get there.
I haven't had it for a long time because Mum and Nonna and that used to make it. But no, we never. We don't buy it now.
I have a theory about you guys in Canada. Because we get the heat that we're more, we'll say the word Americanized.
Yeah.
But I think that now you're going to go into third, fourth Ito-Australians, you're going to become and I don't mean to say, the dilution is going to be international.
Unbelievable.
Canada's going to, because who's going to be, if your grandma's not soaking the bacala,
No,
who's
no,
going to
no.
do it?
No, 100%. Like, we're first generation and it's starting to wear off on us. You know, once the parents and the
You
grandparents
don't even know where the
pass
bacala's
away.
made.
And then there's a lot of like I married a Greek, well, from Greek descent. So my kids now are Greek Italian, but really they're Australian. You know, they know a little
There's
bit
no
about
chance they
their-
won't be hairy.
No,
Zero.
no, it's a little chance.
They're very hairy children.
Yeah.
What are the similarities you see with the Greeks? I mean, they're the closest
They're
to
the
Southern
closest.
Italians.
They're the closest to us, you know, when it comes to food, the people, money, tax. You know,
Tax evasion mostly.
Shifty.
tax evasion, shifty.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
similarities, but then there's a lot.
similarities,
Then
but
there's not.
Also cuisine.
Where did that? Because
Cuisine.
Maloikyo, I think, is the number one thing we have in common with them.
Maloki,
Yes.
100%.
They 100%. They think like us with that.
yes.
They're that
Yeah, yeah.
same thing.
Like I know a lot of older Greek men or Greek ladies because we've been around. Melbourne is the second largest Greek population in the world.
Oh, wow.
Outside of Athens.
Greece.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's where we live.
How did that happen?
There was this just
lucky
cheap
stands,
eggs
in-
for Christmas, Easter.
Yeah,
They have Easter after
discount
the main
discount
Easter.
Oh, yeah,
tickets
they
to
do it
Australia.
everywhere. They always
Because
just-
the eggs
yeah.
were so cheap, and they found those eggs during our world tour, which, by the way,
Which
that we're
is
going on.
Don't promote it.
I won't.
Hey, I
promote
got a
it.
question about it, and I know you're not promoting it, so this is really just a technical question. But is this your first world tour? Or
Nah,
We did a mini
technically, yes.
one. We did a sort of mini one last time we came here, and there was like we only came to New York. We didn't do this time we did Long Island, and we're doing a show in the city as well. So we're doing a couple in New York, we're in Jersey. We just added a lot more.
No, this is no.
But then we haven't gone to Europe before.
So
This
this
is the
is-
first time in Europe.
So technically, yes.
This is
we
your
called
first-
it a world tour, but world tour.
Last
before.
year we
It
just
wasn't
came
really.
to. So 2 years ago we just came to a couple of places in North America, in America and Canada,
Okay.
and we did London.
And
Now
UK.
we're doing the whole.
Now we're doing.
so
pretty much
how
all.
so you guys were one of the first, right? Doing like the Italian American or Italian
Nah.
Australian kind
No.
of on the influencer space. Like
On
I
the
feel like
influencer
maybe in
space.
that
Yeah,
space,
yeah,
yeah.
Maybe.
in character,
doing
yeah,
exact
in
doing
character,
skit.
yeah.
And what did we start on? Was it Facebook?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Wow.
You know, we
That's
started
like-
on Facebook and then sort of, did a little bit on YouTube, and then we moved over to Instagram quite a lot.
But most of the people in that space now, really TikTok is the big accelerator. So you guys did like the
TikTok, we got about 2 million followers, and we've had some pretty good videos on there. But our biggest and strongest has been Instagram. You know, we've had some crazy success on there, big numbers, and three something million followers on there as well. And you know what? We just found if you just concentrate on those three, or take a couple. In Australia, we don't get paid from TikTok. In America, I think they do.
I don't know.
I think
Maybe.
so. I think there's a payment scheme, and then
I don't have any followers.
And in we think that that's the case, and we're definitely YouTube. They're
You get paid more.
a lot more.
They get paid more. Like everything in
click- what is it,
America
clicks-
gets
clicks
paid more
per
online.
something?
But we don't worry about that kind of stuff. We just
Well, when did you guys realize this was a job? Because it's insane.
A Thursday last week, about
Yeah.
2:00.
Okay, yeah.
When we got on the
your
plane
fifth
to come over
country?
here.
Country, we thought
Yeah.
this is a this
Of,
is a
of your
good
world
job.
tour, you were like, wait a second,
Yeah.
we might be onto something.
A couple of years back now, like a while ago.
and if that hadn't, like that flashpoint hadn't happened, like what would you guys be doing?
Stripper? I'll be a stripper.
Table
Yeah.
tennis. I was playing table tennis for the
I was
Chinese
well onto
ping pong team.
Well into my career as a
My
ventriloquist.
shoulder, the arm went.
Mostly,
the
yeah.
elbow.
How do you
I
feel?
can't-
Ventriloquism
Thank
was
God.
my thing.
Thank
I
Yeah.
can't
God,
pole
the
dance
elbow.
anymore because I did my knee.
Thank God the
So-
elbow went because the
Were
elbow
you a
went
pole
bad.
dancer?
It was
Huh?
that.
You were a pole dancer too, weren't you? No. You really weren't?
He was the
I thought
pole.
you said
He was the pole of a pole.
At least
dancer.
that's how I tried to advertise it.
yeah.
No, look, but honestly, like I don't know, I think about that sometimes. I mean, we all had other things we were doing.
Oh, what were we
beforehand,
doing?
you know.
Oh,
We all had, I was in sales and all different types of things. They had
Probably
their own
still be in
businesses.
You would have killed it in sales.
We probably
I imagine
still,
you were good.
I was all right. I was good in sales, but we probably still have our own, be doing our own thing. You
Yeah.
know, like whatever the businesses they had, and just running life
Yeah.
and just doing this on the side. Because we were just doing this on the side. We're just
Sure.
having fun.
Well, the joy. Well, it looks like you still are.
We are. We
And
are.
is there a point where it gets to like? Has there been any point where you had to kind of check yourselves and go, "Wait a second, this is supposed to be fun"? We had to remind yourselves.
Yes.
Oh yeah, heaps of times.
There
Yes.
are times that happens. Yeah.
Heaps of times.
Because it becomes a business.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, back home we've got restaurants, sandwich, you got podcasts, you got your stage shows, you got your merch, you got this. It becomes a business, and you start to stress, and you start to
There's also
you got employees, you got this, you got that, and then you just gotta take yourself back out before you go on stage, and there's thousands of people. We do arenas back home, right?
Well, that's what I
15,000
was-
people will walk out to an arena, and there's 15,000 people who bought a ticket to see you, and you go, oh, this is a joy, this is a gift. So you go, boys, have fun out there. We always say it before we go on stage, have fun out there tonight, yeah? Play with the audience, just have a
don't
good
know
time.
when you're gonna go back.
Because you know you have to pinch yourself. So we started doing this in a car in 2015 when we had jobs and businesses on a Wednesday night because we enjoyed it. And so you have to stop and you have to pull yourself back out and go, let's just have fun, because everything turns into a business.
I remember-
You
How
know,
long
and
have you
that's
been?
when-
How long have you been in comedy for?
Started doing stand up in '97.
Okay, so that's a hell of a long time. So
Yeah.
you know that there's pressure that comes along with being a comedian because you've got to be good.
Yeah.
So, 10, 11 years in, the creative process sometimes gets a little bit, the pressure is on to make sure you come up with great
Yeah, and
content.
you feel like everything you're doing is something you'd already done a little bit.
You've got to refresh it a little bit. You've got to keep it
And you
keep
always
it
want to
crisp.
do better the next time, right?
But that moment when you have that idea that you know is
Yeah.
killer, like there's no. Everybody talks about like that stage reaction, and it's a drug. There's nothing
Oh
like
my
it.
God.
But the thing they talk about less is that moment when you have something
When you've written it?
that's gonna kill wherever it goes. That feeling is the closest thing to like a feeling like a deity.
Yeah.
Feeling.
But have
like
you ever
you're-
had that moment where you thought it was going to kill, and then you go on
So
stage
many.
and you're like, damn it,
And
no
then-
one laughed at that.
Yeah, my
That's the
first
worst
one,
feeling.
and I tried this for about like 10 years. I was talking about how mimes, like how nobody liked mimes, right? Because there was like an anti-mime sentiment in social media. It wasn't social media in this, and what the hell was the punchline? But regardless, I tried to get this mime bit over for a decade, and I would just and my set was like, I was doing like headlining clubs, and I would have this little dip every show where I just wouldn't give up on it, and it turns out it wasn't that funny.
Did you ever nail it?
I
still-
thought
you're
I
still
was
trying
going
now?
to. No. I
10
thought
years it took
I
you
thought
to-
it would happen because in my mind, like it made me laugh so
Yeah.
hard that I was like,
yeah.
"There's got to be one other." All I wanted was an empty room
Yeah,
or
but
a full room
do you
with
know,
like
that's
silence and one person laughing, and I would have
But
felt.
you just said the key element there. It's like you thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So when we think something's funny, we always pull back and go, hold on, because comedians have got a weird warped sense of humour. So when we think something's really funny, we pull back and go, I don't think they're going to find this funny. So you've got to sort of pull it back.
But did you try and rejig the joke? Did you try and put the words here and and it,
so
so
many
much
times.
nothing worked?
Yeah,
And it took you 10 years to find out that it was not funny.
no, it's but that
Yeah,
feeling when
it's
you
tough.
do nail it and you know it's something
love
that
it.
the audience is gonna love.
It's
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
And and like being on the road or just anywhere, it's people think it's glamorous. You're going all these different places, but they don't see the the airport. Like I was saying, the worst. We were saying the other night, the worst part of this tour so far has been every night you got to get that gear on and off the bus, and we're not traveling with a bunch of people, so we help we help out with that as well, and you got to get everything on and off, and we've got like 16 or 17 bags of gear. Because unfortunately, we're not like a stand-up. Stand-up, you bring yourself, and that's it. Not even the microphone, because I got it there. Where we have to bring costumes and props and different bits and pieces for backstage.
When
And
we're in Long Island, we before we went out on stage, we're getting ready because we get draw the mustache on, you put your gear on, you get your thing, you get your ear mic, everything ready. And Anthony Rodia, I'm not sure if you probably
Oh, yeah,
you know
we did,
Rodia. Yeah, so he was backstage. He was a good friend of ours now, and he was looking. He goes, "What are you guys doing?" We're getting ready. And he goes, "Man," he goes, "So different." Because I just walk out in what I'm wearing, I get the mic, I go on stage, but we're preparing.
Yeah.
Where's the props? Where's this? It's literally like a bigger production type of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
So-
So what you guys are doing is, and it's
I envy the stand up.
yeah, man.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I mean, look,
in that capacity.
in some ways, it's like being, and I was in a band before doing stand up. So in some ways, it is kind of great where you don't have to lug around a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, man.
And you don't have to necessarily rely on other people to hit their marks as well. But where the trade-off is, there's nowhere to hide. Like if it doesn't work, there's no like.
Yeah, you're
it's
the only
just
you're,
you.
you're the
There's-
only one.
You're
up
the
there.
only ingredient.
Yes,
So,
yeah, it's like a
it's,
tennis player. You can't blame anyone else,
Yep.
but they blame their coaches. But you can't blame anyone else. You're yourself up there.
But I see what you guys do, and I think it's just so fun. It's like
Yeah.
it's like vaudeville. It's
Yeah,
very
we try to do a bit of
vaudevillian
fun.
Yeah, a little bit.
in the
And the shows are fun. We try. They're all fully scripted, but they go haywire sometimes and a little bit left of field, and it's just we
You
we
guys will
were
be there, yeah?
taught-
On the 15th?
You
heck
coming?
yeah.
You guys
You
come.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll see.
15th of the show we're not going to talk about.
Yeah, don't talk
The
about
show
it.
we don't talk
Anyway,
about ever.
Where
You know
if I
what?
were to go to that show, you're not going to talk
It's
about.
at the
Where would I go?
it's at the town hall. I think it starts about 7:30.
That's a great venue.
15th of
We're not
March.
talking
That's
And
an
where's the town
impressive
hall?
It's
venue.
such
Yeah.
a beautiful
yeah.
venue.
And you could also go to Oslo, where the Bishop Stocker
No, we're
is.
gonna do that. I'm calling John when this is done. I'm serious.
You should
But
come.
we're gonna fly
Please.
out. We're gonna do
Hey,
a
it'd be
Bishop
great.
Stalker
What date are we
Bacala
going to Oslo?
safari.
What date are we in Oslo?
And let's make sure we have dates either side.
And we'll give you 15% off tickets as
Yes,
well. if you
correct.
wanna
Sure,
come to
that
the show
sounds
next
fantastic. How could you not go to the Bacala factory
I-
and to see you in Oslo?
I would
That's
love
like,
to
how,
go. with
what
you.
more can you
I would
want?
love
like?
to go to the Bacala
Actually,
factory
not
just to see how
Absolutely.
happy you would be in that Bacala factory.
But
It would
don't
make
you
me
think
happy.
You'd be so
everybody-
fulfilled if
There's
you
there might be a woman who works in that factory who could be Mrs. Pat.
Oi!
She makes her
Bob,
Can you
living.
imagine that?
She makes her living in
Can you
pickled
imagine
fish.
What if her last
I
name?
love
Oh,
that.
shit,
I
no,
love
that
that.
wouldn't work.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't you think people would be fascinated to see how does a cod become a bacala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
I
it's-
You're gonna
could
Now that
document
that you've mentioned it,
catch that
I'm
little codfish
dying.
and then the whole and then you get it in the box. I would love to see that whole
5th
process.
of October. 5th of October.
It's not for a while.
5th of October.
Oh, that's not that. It won't be that cold there either.
It'd be nice and
Because I think
moist.
Norway in
it's
winter.
perfect fish pickling weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect fish
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I got a real
Are you
wheezy.
gonna come with us? John will go definitely.
Look, I love pickled fish. Everybody knows
You know
that.
what we had? John and I were in Iceland. They eat fish skins like potato chips.
No.
Yes, you could buy it in the airport. I put them in like
That
every
would be
flavor.
absolutely disgusting.
Oh, it was so good. Because if you go fishy, it goes down the same road. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It goes down but they all eat. The whole country, people eat.
The skin is
The
the,
skin,
fishy
the
part
skin.
too, isn't it?
Yes, the most
Swirled,
potent.
yeah.
If you're
Most
into that, if you're in, that's the.
I feel like you're the kind of guy that's got too much mercury in your system.
Yeah, I love fish. The probably. Do you have that mercury issues in Australia?
His boiling point is out of hand.
I think so.
There's just a general
Because I think your waters and stuff are cleaner
yes.
because you kind of you developed later.
Everything's
You
clean.
found a
there.
way
I'm
to-
not gonna lie. I
well,
love
we'll say.
America, but everything in Australia is clean.
sewer
The
doesn't
food,
go in there.
the preservatives and stuff you guys put in your food is you can taste it immediately. The produce.
You can taste it that quick.
immediately.
Yeah, and you can
We've had
feel
it.
it. You can feel
You
it in
can
your
feel it
system.
when
It's
you-
like, oh, it's
you-
heavy.
Yeah.
The
So, yeah.
artificial.
What's her name again? That woman, Tiffany Haddish.
Oh yeah,
She's obsessed
funny.
with McDonald's in Australia,
yeah.
saying how
beef
amazing it is compared to it is here.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Have you
Don't
heard
get
the
me wrong,
cons-
you got really good food here. That's we're not saying the
Oh, it's
food
not.
isn't
It's
great.
Italian
No,
food.
you're
It's
100%
what's
right.
in the food. It's what's in the
listen,
food.
We're on the
That's-
same page as you. You don't
yeah,
have
it is.
to.
We
Yeah.
know.
We put
Yeah.
garbage.
It's
we
just the stuff.
spray
If
garbage.
you go down the aisles of the supermarket and you
that-
pick up a
that
packet
stuff.
of biscuits, and you look at the biscuits, and the amount of ingredients in the biscuits is way more than there would be. You're just allowed to.
If you
do a lot
take
more.
Italian Fanta, American Fanta,
Oh yeah.
Mexican Fanta, the Italian Fanta,
Is the
it's a whole different. 'cause you
sorry.
could,
So nice.
Can I swear on this?
he'll beep you. We have the
yeah,
he'll
good,
beep
good.
you right out. We
Put a
we
little
know
pickled fish over here.
but I think that's why Americans have the ones who have the drive for the organic stuff. That's why I think
Yeah.
we were kind of at the vanguard of that because there's the alternative with a lot of stuff is
Yeah.
so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in Italy, you can basically you go to a farmer's market, you don't know what was sprayed, what wasn't, but still
Yeah.
the quality in Italy is so good. You can the margin of error is
You're
better.
not allowed to put eggs in the fridge in Italy. Did you know that?
What's different?
Yeah,
The
is
supermarkets aren't allowed to put eggs in the
So
fridge.
there's
because
a
of
reason.
condensation and
Because
stuff
they
like
don't wash them in Italy.
Right. So if you wash the egg, it takes the membrane off, which protects the egg from bacteria and things. In America, they do wash it off, which means you have to refrigerate it then because
There's also another reason.
refrigeration is what
There's
stops the
also,
bacteria.
there's also another reason. So when you remove an egg from refrigeration, in the process of removing it from the truck, for argument's sake, to bring it in, condensation develops in between, and then bacteria can grow inside.
Get ready to beep this. Who the fuck cares?
I care.
Oh,
Anybody
if
doesn't
you
wanna get
care
sick
about
from eating an
bacala,
egg.
you care about eggs.
I was going to say, we're
I
three
could
quarters
talk
of an
about
hour
this
talking
all
about
day.
fish, and now we can't talk about eggs for
But
10
let me ask
seconds.
you a question. How many? Is it common in Australia to keep chickens in the yard?
No.
That's becoming the hip thing.
it
here.
used to be, but not anymore.
That's like the hipster.
What to and then eat it?
Well, no, to have
To
them
have
as
the
egg
eggs.
chickens.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
not very
That's
no.
become very trendy.
You know, I'd
here.
love to do that someday.
in the farm, yes, but not.
Oh,
No,
my,
you could do it at a
Dolores,
farm.
who started the
Dolores!
right there. Dolores was with me in that.
Dolores!
Right there, Dolores.
That's a lovely rendition.
Where's the
Where is Dolores?
We should have told. Well, I don't do the booking, but Dolores should have been here for this.
Dolores!
So
Her
that's
husband
Dolores.
is from the Aeolian Islands.
Are you
His
sure?
family, yeah.
No, which one?
They all rhyme. I forget which is which.
Is it Alagorda,
We're from
Filigorda?
Stromboli.
Alicudi?
Alakuri, I think, or Finicuri. It's one of those Udis.
It's one of the
But
orders.
he built for her. It's a movable chicken coop. So she keeps it in her yard. So the chickens do their
So
business.
she can just bring it here if she
and
wants.
move it over, and then the chickens do. So the yard looks like Ireland. I mean, the yard is emerald green because they're taking their business all over. But she moves it around.
No, we don't have that. We don't have the chickens. We have probably a pet as a dog, maybe a rabbit. That's about it.
Yeah, maybe a goat here
Maybe
and
a
there.
goat. But if you're out in a farm
geese,
area, I
maybe.
guess you could have some
Koala.
chickens.
Pet goose.
Occasionally we have a geese.
No, don't tell them they've got the koala.
We don't have
Yeah.
koalas.
They're called
Or-
Are they nasty?
Yeah,
Oh,
they've got- they've
you ever
got
seen that
chlamydia.
kangaroo? That's from Australia.
Yeah, I was looking at that
yeah,
before.
yeah.
The Italian-Australian podcast, which is our daughter podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, they gave us the. But could you eat kangaroo meat there?
No,
Yes.
well,
Yeah, we do.
can,
You
yeah.
can
We
have
do.
kangaroo.
What does it taste like?
It's very
Kangaroo?
lean. I've only had it a couple of times. It's very lean meat. It's the leanest meat you can get.
Well, did your grandmother use kangaroo meat?
No.
No.
It's the dumbest question ever when you think about it.
No, because
When you
the
say,
Italians,
what's kangaroo taste
No,
like?
but
Can't
the
that taste like?
Italians are here.
Tastes
They
like
use-
kangaroo.
Not your question. He didn't say your question.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
dumb.
yeah,
No,
but-
the actual question itself, not the question that you asked. It's the same question, but it's not the same
Yeah.
We were
question.
talking about before
You know?
before we spoke about the world tour.
Yeah, yeah.
He was asking that question.
No, we didn't use. We never used kangaroo meat.
Again, we'd say a pot of gravy and tomato sauce on a Sunday, a braciole,
Yeah.
made from a kangaroo braciole.
Oh, well, we could try.
Has
that.
anybody tried a
We'll send
kangaroo
you some.
braciole?
We'll send you some.
I mean, think about this. Braciole is from a dry piece of meat, right? A lean piece of meat.
A kangaroo braciole. That's an interesting
You
concept.
just cut it, bang it out.
Yeah, that might be a good thing
Could be
to
something
do.
we could try.
We
We're,
might
we're never
try it.
going to try it, but we could try
But
it.
They could
because
send
they
us-
look like rabbits.
Could send us very quickly into bankruptcy, actually.
right.
But look,
Kangaroos
at
look like
but
rabbits.
look at the pokey, the ears.
No,
No
you haven't seen a
resemblance,
rabbit.
But they're
What's-
big.
You haven't seen a kangaroo.
They're
They're
big.
huge.
And
They're
then
that big?
Some are as
Hey,
big
listen,
as
man,
you.
kangaroos
They're
will kick
jacked.
they'll kick the shit out of
They're
you.
nasty.
I mean,
No,
No,
listen.
some are. They're different.
That's a wallaby. A wallaby is a smaller kangaroo. They're cutesy.
Oh, that's what a
Alright?
wallaby
Yes.
is?
And when you go to a fully grown male kangaroo,
a red-
it'll sit back on its tail and kick the crap out of you. Yeah, and it's got very long, sharp nails on its
Yeah, man.
on its feet.
Now-
See, they portray this to be a nice
kick the
animal. This
piss
is
out
not
of
a
you.
nice animal.
No, they're
Some are
fully grown.
nice, some are nice, but the wild ones are wild, like anything. It's like us. They're nice, and then some are wild.
But are they on the roads when you're driving around? Like somebody, I hit a kangaroo.
Again, you got to go. So let's tell them where we live.
Titty.
We live in the city, suburbia, whatever. No kangaroos. Zero kangaroos. If you drive out 2 hours, you might see a
Oh,
kangaroo
even an hour and
in
a half.
some
If
areas.
you're going through Mornington, past in there, you could see a
I
kangaroo.
don't know if I've ever seen a kangaroo.
I've
in
never
Mornington.
seen a kangaroo
No.
closer than 3.5 hours from where I
No,
live.
well, Dalesford is
That-
2 hours.
So you got to go out.
you got to
2.5,
go. You got to go
2.5,
out.
and
When
all-
there's like grasslands.
Werribee.
and, you know.
When I gone to the Werribee Zoo, I saw them on the side of the road.
I didn't see them. on the
Yeah,
side of the
yeah, I
road
saw them on
there.
the side at night.
So we go to see kangaroo.
biggest skunk in
Generally,
their
we go
life.
to the zoo to
They're
see
sitting on the side of the
kangaroos.
road
So do we.
like this.
We go to the
Same
zoo
thing
and the koalas. We see them there.
Do you
Sitting
have
on the
deer?
side of the road like that.
We don't have deers.
New Jersey's covered in deers. They get
No,
on
we
the
haven't got
highway, you
deers.
hit them, they're
No, we
just
haven't got
troublesome.
deers. Oh no, we got deer. There's deers around, but not many.
Where have you seen a deer?
I've seen a deer.
There's no
I've
deers
seen,
there.
no, 100%. I've seen a deer.
I've never seen a deer.
Yeah, baby deer,
To be fair,
Bambi.
we have bacala.
any non-cartoon deer.
Wow.
No, I've never seen a non-cartoon
Okay,
deer.
there it is.
Have you ever seen a live bacala?
What cod?
Wait,
But
have you
I've
seen-
never seen the process. That's what we're going
If
to
a
do.
cod
Norway.
gets drunk,
I
it's
wanna
technically a
see
bacala.
So I had cod
the
last
process.
night.
Kangaroos don't eat cod.
What do they eat? Grass?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Now,
leaves.
what do koala
Leaves.
bears like? Are they nice?
They
No.
they got
You know they all got chlamydia.
They're all
Yeah, that's not even a joke. It's for real.
Born with chlamydia.
That's like in our
Is that where
old
chlamydia
folks'
comes from?
homes here.
Possibly.
Very similar to
I don't think.
koalas.
We got two.
Very
different conversations.
cantankerous, lots of chlamydia. Same
very,
deal.
very contagious.
This is a disjointed podcast we're having today.
No, but this is very
Can we
interesting.
all just rein it in and just one person speak at a time? I know we're Italian, but let's get it together. And the world tour is happening soon, May 15th,
May 15th.
New York City Town Hall.
Town hall.
Yeah.
That's the big time
Do you
town
have
hall.
a really big New York
Oh,
listener
yeah.
base?
Yeah, I mean, we have an everything listener base.
but you guys
definitely.
don't swear on the podcast.
No, it's a very
should start.
puritanical American. 'Cause
Okay, well, if you're gonna come
we got
to
a
the
lot
show,
of people with their kids in the car
I'll
going to
get ya.
school, coming back
Yeah,
from
there's
Listen
school.
to what I'm
there's a
saying.
lot of beep stuff.
If you're going to come to the show, we swear
Yeah,
because we're
it's a
real.
bit rude.
Yeah, we
It's
keep it
a
real.
bit rude.
Did
And there is
did your
some swearing.
parents swear growing up?
You know what? This is a funny conversation we had. My grandmother said the most filthiest things in Neapolitan.
My God.
But Neapolitans are heavy.
Can you
yeah,
repeat one? Say one. Say one. I got a couple.
No,
of
but-
them.
Well, the kids in the car.
the
Oh, you
kids are
say
in
it in
the car.
Italian. They won't understand.
You know
I
what
will.
the worst thing is?
Yeah.
They would curse God in the most disgusting manner. The things that they would call
That might
God.
have just been your grandparents.
Yeah.
No, I think that yeah,
The
because
North was real bad.
the
with
North
that.
is bad. I think that I had a friend who was Calabrese, and his uncle went after St. Anthony one time and attacked him. You walking around with that dress on? Oh no, my grandmother went after St. Anthony one time. My grandmother said to St. Anthony, so I heard her yelling she goes, "Du sand, butane briakion."
Oh my God.
Oh, that's pretty.
See,
That's
That's what I mean.
But
That's
know
heavy.
what she said to him?
Can we
But she
please
said
beep
to him,
that out, Nikki?
no, she said that
In
you
translation,
are
that
the
means you are the
saint
saint
of
of walks
alcohol.
through flowers.
You are the saint of drunks and prostitutes, Madusi Nusi Usandamiya, because he didn't do what she wanted.
Yes.
Wow.
But then when he did, she would cry and like apologize. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't mean that. Because I think that the beauty of it was their relationship. They loved these saints so much that they
Yes.
would attack them like a family member.
Yeah, like they were married.
Ah, man, what'd you do for me? My
Yeah,
grandson said,
yeah.
my whole life I never did bad, and people did bad, and you helped them, and you forgot me. But to
Yeah.
me, the beauty of that was the real belief. They
Yeah.
felt they was like a family member.
Yeah.
My grandmother, no, she goes, one time, my grandmother, she was going to throw him out the window. She said, this Auntie statue will throw you out the window.
Oh my God.
But you got to understand
Yeah.
us to get that. Because
Yeah,
people
yeah.
think it's blasphemy. But I should explain is that,
But the love is in the toxicity.
but the love is in there.
Yeah.
She used to say horrible things to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the same abuse. I mean, think about it. If you
Oh, yeah.
translate into English,
No, that's
Oh,
what we're
my
saying.
what they
Some of the
said,
stuff.
there'd be diapers would be at your house.
What was the
They
same
would-
You know what she
stuff?
said to
They
me? I'm
wouldn't
gonna say
get
one thing. She
diapers.
goes to me, "Ave se mom, ave se mom,
yeah,
ave."
yeah.
I said, how could you say that about your own daughter? She went nutso. Because it never, you understand what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah.
Like, you could mess with them with stuff
Yes.
because, you know,
Yeah, they just say the most wicked things.
the
but
worst
you know
was
what
chi de morte stra morte.
I mean. Yeah.
That was the worst. That was a nuclear. I could count. My grandma would do chi de morte stra morte, and then she'd bite the hand thing. But because that's cursing your dead relatives. But may your dead relatives. Chi de morte stra morte. She would go off these chi
What
de
does that
morte.
mean? May your dead relatives stay
Like
dead?
spin in the grave, they would curse. But I said, my grandma said, how could you say that about your own parents?
Yeah.
She went even more nuts because she'd be cursing me. But they curse you. But think about the beauty of the Italian people. We don't only curse you, we curse all your family.
And-
That's the bond
And
of the
your
Italian
heritage.
family,
And your whole lineage,
You're
everyone.
right. Oh, there's another thing in Neapolitan. You could curse people's ancestors and their children going
So you get
forward.
both
Yeah,
sides.
they
So
go.
the children you've never had.
It's
But
like
I
the
think that
Benjamin
is
Buttons
so,
of insults.
That's it.
I love that is so beautiful because they even project on the family you haven't had yet.
Yeah, that's
Right?
That's deep.
who we are.
Yeah.
That is the sickness and the
Progressive.
beauty of who we are.
One word,
It's progressive.
passion,
Passion.
and
No,
all
the other
derives
word?
from passion.
Arat.
Passion.
Do you use the word arat?
Arata, rice.
But arat is a breed, a tribe, your family. Your family is your own race. It's like you're so unique.
Yeah.
You're like a genetically set group onto your own.
No, they used to throw out some crazy things, man. Some of the stuff they used to say. My dad used to all the time. But you know, just about whatever. If he was hammering something and it didn't work, the shit that used to come out of his
My
mouth.
mother would say, "Che ti pigliasse un corpisanco," which
Yeah.
means basically, may you have a heart attack.
To their own son.
That's,
I love it. Yeah.
She's a- she's a-
blind.
But could you imagine that happened and how she would react? So they throw it at you, but if it happened,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
But that's not
And
what.
the
That's why.
rosaries out,
That's why we're not
rocking.
serial killers.
That's exactly.
You've never
right.
seen an Italian serial killer.
Well,
Because
No, they let it out.
they let it out.
They
They're
let
not
it
gonna
out.
kill.
It's
because
very rare.
They let it out. Very rare.
It's very rare. Actually,
Because but she called you that, and then 2 minutes later, feel me, she's making something.
I
to
would
eat.
love
to
to
figure
Maybe,
figure out
yeah.
if there's been an
The
Italian
steam was
serial
always
killer.
Some
released.
meatballs.
That's why we don't. That was a. Boom,
no,
it
mostly I
out.
got bashed after that, and then she made me meatballs after.
That was normal.
That's
and,
why.
and if her meatballs were awesome, then you're kind of like
Yeah, I love you.
you're
mate.
ready to
Makes
take
up
the
for
hit.
it. Yeah, it makes up. Italian food makes up for it. But that's
She
why
yelled
we
at-
swear.
My
That's why
grandmother,
we
my
just swear,
grandmother
'cause
said
it
one of
was-
those comments one time I was in college, because she lived with us. She lived at a 2-family house, and I said to her, you know what? I said I made some comment like that was a terrible thing. So I went downstairs. She came down crying. The bitch like because no one ever challenged them on because if you have an anglophonic mind.
Yeah.
And you give them, like I said, the DIFUS thing. How could you say that it
So
was
real quick,
unsettling?
he said DIFUS twice. That's like
oh, they
the,
don't know what DIFUS is. You're
social
correct.
services that would like take kids.
I
Take
figured
kids
as
away
much.
from
It's
it. Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah.
child
Right,
services
yeah,
back in the day.
child
I figured that was it.
I thought it was a laundry service. But,
When is your tour?
The tour's on the. Well, we start in.
You guys are on tour?
We're on tour.
Yeah.
Did we not
And
mention
It's a
actually
it?
world tour. It's a big
Because we're
deal.
humble. We
Big
don't say
tour.
these
So
things.
humble.
Yeah, we're
15th
humble.
I can see you guys
May
did
in
your
New York.
research.
15th of May in New York.
Did you bring?
Can you pass me that knife?
Now, are you going home before
Make
you
it
go to
quick.
for the
No.
Australia?
We're away
Norway?
for 2 months.
Away for 2 months.
But you're going home before Norway
You know that we go
Yes.
back again
because you got to bring empty suitcases to Norway.
Yeah,
Bakala.
because-
for the
Could you
bacala.
imagine how happy your relatives going to be if you bring bacala,
Oh.
fresh bacala
I'll
back?
tell you what, I've got at least 3 relatives who'll be happy
They'd
about
be
it.
really
Guys,
happy.
The rest will be a bit
The
weirded
obsession
out
with
that I've
bacala.
You got a few. You got a few
I do.
relatives that be
And I
happy.
do.
Think
I
about
do.
the looks in customs.
I do. Yeah.
Worth it
Oh,
alone.
the
Think
dogs.
about the boots on
The
the plane.
dogs. The
Think about,
dogs.
think about the smell on the plane.
How would you
It'd be
explain
nice.
if you got
100.
caught in customs in Australia with
Yeah.
bacala? How would you explain your way?
I'd give them your number. Tell them to call you.
What? But would they have
I was
any
like, call
idea?
this guy, man. He's got
I'd
he's
say
got a lay
that-
down
I'd
on.
say-
But would an Aussie know what that was?
No.
Or they just say these are wild
No.
people. This is what they
Yeah,
do.
yeah, they wouldn't know that. That'd
We'd
be-
end up on an episode of Border Patrol. Do you have Border Patrol over here?
As a TV show?
TV
Oh, it's
show.
a TV
No.
show. I was gonna.
No.
What do they nail you on when you bring over?
Wait a
We can't
minute.
bring anything over.
Border
everything.
Patrol and
really bad.
What's the border?
We're really bad.
No, so it's like when they,
Like
they when
throw an octopus back into the ocean?
Yeah,
What's going
basically.
on over there?
That's
But don't
exactly
you
what
have
it's all
ways to
about,
get
octopus.
around it?
No,
No.
Australia's really strict with that.
But like if you put four
what's-
cousins, if you have the
But aren't-
the border checkpoint,
An island?
yeah, but I'm
It's an
saying like,
island.
they nab stuff. Like if you got 4 checkpoints and you put a relative at each thing,
No, you can't.
they'll nail one and the
it's
other guy
not
will get
worth
passed.
the hassle, man.
It's got you got to fly when you fly into Melbourne, for
You know what I mean?
example. You got to go through customs, so you can try and hide some stuff in your like. Once I hide the seeds or some prosciutto, some oil, this, that, the other in your bag, you might get through. But really, you're not supposed to bring it.
Listen,
Because I
I'm
don't
not doing
want
5 years in
certain
jail for some pickled fish.
Yeah,
Did
that's
that
what I mean.
strict on this?
It's
It's-
strict,
it's-
very
I don't
strict.
want to.
The US
why would I get
they hit
arrested on
300 is the worst.
$300.
If they catch
No,
you.
they take it off you.
Yeah, they take it here.
Yeah,
too.
you go
so
to
what's the
jail.
And they go
point?
home and they probably eat it.
You go to
Can't do it.
jail.
I tell you one thing, though,
Jail.
guys. The food.
You may as well just bring cocaine in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We get stuff in the
Italian
fish.
American food.
No, don't do that.
American Italian food, however you like, you guys say it, is very good. Like we ate down the road the other night. The Nico's
Hey,
delicious.
listen, we're not talking about the Italian. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the.
World tour.
No, we're talking about the biscuit, the supermarket stuff.
No, no, but no, I'm not talking about
The
that. We've done that.
Starbursts and yeah.
I'm just saying now. I'm saying the Italian food here is
Oh,
fantastic.
fantastic!
Phenomenal food.
It is so nice. Like we ate down the road the other night. We had some beautiful cannoli yesterday from some place at the Bronx, Gino's
Yes,
cannoli.
Gino's.
This donut, delicious.
Got to try Vincent's while you're in Little Italy. 1904.
But the Ferrari.
What do they do at Vincent's? Is it a restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's right.
Ronnie.
It's right up around the corner here.
Nice. We'll try Vincent.
Ferrari, you know,
Ferraris, yeah.
well, Ferraris. This is because you know the.
Mentioned in
well, you
Mad
know
Men.
me well enough now. Ferraris was the first place in America to make Torone.
He knows everything.
Yes, and they had a machine because they're bringing the machine back.
Was it next to the Fisher Stocker machine?
No, a piece of stock is sacred. That's a
No,
separate, that's a separate
they
machine.
converted the fish stock machine to make
Is your,
Torone.
is your atmosphere dry or is it wet, like humid, like here?
It is. No, it depends where you go.
Depends on where you go.
Melbourne's pretty
Because
dry.
New York, with all this water, is humid.
Yeah, it's
So the Ferraris came up in the 1890s to make it the Torone like Italy. They'd have to make the room very, very hot and dry out the room, and then they made the Torone on the machine.
wow.
You like Torone?
Yeah,
I love Torone.
Oh,
So you
I
don't
love
like baklava, but you like Torone.
Well, I mean,
No, I like both.
Who doesn't
I like
like-
them together, actually.
who doesn't
It's a
like
delicacy.
Tirone? I mean, you can't
Sandwich.
compare. Sorry, excuse me. You can't compare bacala to Tirone, man.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
How can you do that?
Are you a soft Torone or hard Torone person?
Oh, I'm soft.
See, hard Torone is going out the way. It's going the way of baklava. I like the old-fashioned,
Yeah, I
the
don't wanna-
black. You had to beat it with the
Yeah,
hammer.
but it's just the teeth issue.
It gets stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
It gets stuck in
You
your
know?
teeth.
You're right.
I love the donuts here.
You love the. I can tell.
We're a donut country.
I love
that one's
these,
like a
but
steering
these,
wheel.
These are the
The
Italian
graph,
donuts.
he's Sicilian. Yeah.
That one.
This is the
They're
graph.
nice and
Beautiful.
big.
It's insane.
That one's a typical American. That's like your standard American donut. That one.
Yeah.
No,
it's like a
it's
whole.
the graph.
Everything's
That's the
enormous.
graph, no?
Are portions bigger here?
These are the ones I got at your
yeah,
place, Posh.
Yeah, typically, yeah.
The
Yes.
first thing the British say is the portions are much bigger.
Yeah, it
here.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, last night wasn't. Last night was pretty.
That
wasn't it? at
I
that
mean,
place we went to.
Yeah, we went to.
That was like an Asian infused
and
kind
then-
of.
It was a bit like a hip place with Sex and the City film there.
Because you're here, you're in New York.
What is ridiculous here are the sandwiches. Some of the sandwiches.
Yeah, my God.
And
My
the shakes
God.
and the coffees you can get. The coffees are
My
enormous,
God.
like a big
Like
jug
the-
like that.
What? I mean,
You want to
some
know
of them
why?
are overdone.
Why? You want to know why we think the way we do?
Abundance.
Abundant.
Yes, because your immigration came after the war. Imagine, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a lawyer by profession. When I got out of law school, I was doing work for a Calabrese woman who was born in 1908, and it's a long story, but her mother had been born in America, and went back to Italy in the 1880s as a baby. So she had the American citizenship, and her mother had passed away, and she had a stepmother. She said that she loved just like her mother. She was wonderful, and she brought her one day in the 20s, like 1929, 1928, and sat her down and said to her, I want you to get out of here. And she was very hurt because she was the stepchild. She goes, no, she goes, I want you to go to America. I want you to better your life because you have the American citizenship through your mother. She goes, in America, they eat every day.
Yeah, right.
She was eating every other day in Calabria. So when you have somebody who ate every other day, and now you can have steak, and you can afford eggs, and you can afford chicken, the Italian abundant, what you ate on a Sunday, you could eat every day.
Abundance.
And what you ate at Christmas, you could eat, Arthur Schwartz, what you eat at Christmas, you could eat every Sunday. So
Yeah.
we are a country of, I was a poor farmer. That's why we're tippers. Because now the poor
Did you
farmer.
guys start the tipping?
I'm sorry?
Did the Italians start the tipping?
No, the American, I mean, if you come here from nothing, and then you got something.
Yeah, you
Now all of a sudden, here you go, here's 20 bucks here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go,
That became, when you could become rich quickly, you become prosperous, I'll say quickly in
Yes.
America. That's why 20-ounce coffee, make it 40.
You make it 40.
Hey,
yeah,
how much sugar? Put more in. That's why.
Abundance.
That's why fatness. You know,
But
when
the
President
sandwiches
Taft,
are getting out of hand a little bit sometimes.
At some
It's
point, they
over the
should.
top.
At some
I
point, you got to
mean,
check
At what
yourself.
point do you-
You
Yeah,
go,
but
it's
think
gone a
about
little
it.
bit too far
With a
now.
wheelbarrow and go abundance.
but we're,
You know?
we're a
You know,
country of
like-
extreme. Then we're going to go on some kind of crazy diet and lose 40 pounds in 2 weeks. America's an. You agree with me as an American?
Yes.
Either
we're
we have
definitely
a
extreme.
either we have a huge portion, or you're taking pills to lose weight.
Yeah.
It's not a balance. Italy's a balanced life.
Yeah, even
It's slow, it's
that's
balanced.
Right.
This
Here
is not
just
a
like-
Well, here's
balance.
also the stress here. Like the expectation is that you're, and you guys probably get it because you guys are bouncing around the world on a world tour.
Oh,
World
yeah,
tour.
we're on world tour.
On a world
When is the world tour?
We're on it now.
When are you going to be in New
right
York?
now.
May
May
15th, Town Hall.
That's
Town
nice
Hall.
town.
Yeah, it's a
hall.
nice place. It's nice.
SushiMango.com is where you could
The
possibly get tickets if you wanted.
If you wanted to
But
come.
you were saying?
In America, there's an expectation of like everybody's got to work really hard, right? And there's constant stress and pressure on our citizenry. So you kind of, I
They-
feel like some of the
Release.
overindulgence is just like you got to
fat
do something to
sandwich.
feel good.
Yeah, I get
You know,
Yeah,
so I
but
think we're.
you know what? One thing I get as a first-generation American.
Did you know that you can't put eggs in a fridge?
Here you can. But you're not. You're a fridge egg people, right?
Yeah, we refrigerate our eggs.
We do. We refrigerate our
It's
eggs.
very important.
How
We refrigerate
similar is
eggs.
New Zealand?
Like
New
Yeah.
Zealand don't have eggs in New Zealand.
That,
You
it is
go
and
to
it's
New
not.
Zealand and it's like you haven't really left Australia. That kind of
Very similar. It's like
same
another state.
stores. There's
Yeah.
you know in
Like another state.
But they drive terribly.
They have a
In New
kiwi
Zealand.
bird. Are you familiar with the kiwi bird?
Yeah, that's their
That's
their
their
whole
thing.
identity.
Just in case you didn't know, I thought.
Yeah.
and they got a bacala factory there too.
And they're kiwis.
They do. They really.
It's the most
We're gonna have to make
southernmost
two heads.
bacala factory in the world.
The northern bacala, the southern bacala. But what's the Italian community like in New Zealand?
That's
That's
I don't know.
four people in New Zealand total.
We're from,
Well, how many are in New Zealand altogether? 12?
well, we're from Australia, so I have no idea.
I don't live there, so I don't know. But I do know that they have kiwis in their
Now's your chance
backyard.
to
They
make
lay
wild
eggs.
claims.
Yeah,
no, it's not huge. I mean, there would be there, but it's not massive.
I'm not really.
How long does it take to get there?
Not long, 4 hours.
4 hours from
Not
Australia.
long, it's 4
From
hours.
our side. From the other side, much longer. Depends which part
Australia's
of
very
Australia.
big. See,
It's a big place.
Yeah.
Australia, like to get from Melbourne to Perth, it's about 4 or 5 hours. To get to Darwin at the very top,
This is flying.
Tell you what, that
Flying.
time is
Yeah.
stressing
It's
me
about
out. Is there a reason?
Yeah, I
there's a
don't know.
time up
We
there?
had
Yeah, we go over.
we're at 19
there's
seconds.
no rules here.
5 to 6 hours.
No
Isn't
gas is
Darwin
released.
with all this scary stuff is? Like all your people eating animals? Aren't they all up there in Darwin?
No, they're everywhere, but a lot of them are in Darwin.
Darwin
Do you know
has
we have
sensor.
it's the 7 most deadliest snakes in the world? We have 5 of them.
Yeah.
in
Yeah, you got a
Australia.
lot of things that want to kill you.
Everything
you
wants to
see
kill you
stuff
in
here. It's
Australia.
always somebody eating snakes and
Yeah, but the
sharks.
Italians
and,
are worse
Snakes,
at
sharks, wives.
eating. You know,
Yeah.
Italians are the worst
Wives.
at eating animals. Italians eat everything.
And
We
they
eat
eat
things.
all of it too.
I remember the
like
last time we spoke
tasty.
about tripa. You love
I
tripa.
love atripa.
Man, you are the.
I love
one.
all
We
the
should stop on
stuff.
tripa.
No, I love atripa. I love Chinese.
Are you
I-
my father?
Your father likes
Why do you?
Those Chinese trip
I
as
love.
well.
You know what? It's the texture I love.
Yeah. But then don't you the thought of it being
Hey, what do you think is in a hot dog? What that? All these
Not
American
caca.
people, they skeeve the. They love. What do you think? You don't know what you see a
where
hot
have you
dog.
eaten tripa?
What's in a
Where
hot?
have you eaten tripa?
Tripa makes no
You
sense.
could get anywhere.
Wait,
Put
have
tripa
you
in a
gone?
hot
Have you
dog.
gone to? Have you eaten it off the street in Florence?
No.
Because
Oh, mousse de pork. You like mousse de pork?
I'd love
Hey,
to
no,
have
off
mousse
the
of
streets,
pork.
mousse de pork is
I
the
would
best
love
thing in
to
the
get
world.
mousse of the
Oh.
pork.
This makes me upset just you
What's
saying
the
most of the
pork?
water.
I love it.
Do you guys eat that?
No, but I would eat it
You
because
want
it's
a
that
donut,
gelatinous.
a comfort donut?
Yeah, but they don't have that in Australia with
No.
the little lemon on top.
Nah.
It's- look, man, we live in Australia. We don't live in the
Think
outbacks
about
of,
that.
of Napoli. You know what
Think
I mean?
about how
It's-
far removed we are in
Yeah, but you're
America and
Sicilian, that's the
Australia.
thing too. Maybe it's a
eat
Campania
it.
thing.
We'd
Yeah,
eat
but
it.
you don't. Campania is in love with it. It's like a love. It's a.
I would eat most of the pork.
I like the ears. Oh,
Oh, the beautiful, nice floppy ears.
Do you understand how far removed we are from Italians? We eat donuts here, and they eat musso di porco. That's how far removed we are
Talking
from
about
our
donuts?
Italian roots.
That is-
Trippa, by the way, is a weird food because trippa on its own doesn't taste like anything.
no, there's
really,
macaroni.
except for maybe shit. Right?
He's right. He's right. He just rolled you then.
Hey?
He's rolled you pretty hard.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, a macaroni tastes like nothing.
Macaroni says, "Come and
No,
be. I will be the bed that your taste
could have
lies on."
macaroni-
Honestly,
You-
macaroni, if you have it without salt, boiled, it tastes like
It's
air.
a glue.
It does. Have you tried a macaroni when it hasn't got any salt in it? Before, like you pick it out when you were a kid. I was
Yes.
like, good.
You do it out of the thing.
You spit it out because it doesn't
But
taste like
trippa is a rubbery thing that needs condiments and needs.
Yeah, but a
I'm
steak
with
needs
I'm with
condiments.
him on this.
A,
No, it
a
doesn't.
steak
No
does.
steak you can eat on
If you have a
its own.
chicken and you just
Steak-
boil
You
a
know what
chicken.
I love?
I'll give you with the
Insalata
macaroni
de
and the steak.
tripa. Oh.
Salata di tripa.
Oh, it's the best. See, the tripa is 4 bellies, so it depends. Every belly has its own like game. When you're in the Bronx, Peter's Meat Market in the Bronx
I'm
will
more of
tell
a
you.
third belly guy.
What? No,
I like the
different.
third
There's
one.
different. There's honeycomb tripe.
Can we
different
avoid the
tribes have
caca
different-
belly? Maybe. Is
But
there
it's
a-
all cleaned. It's all
I'll
nice
tell you what I
and
do love. Have you
sanitized.
seen, if you go on social media, you love these parts in Italy where they grab it, their little huts, and they cut shit up and they put the lupini in and
That's
peas.
it. That's a musso di porco, man.
Yeah, with
Is
the
that mousse de
mousse de
porco?
porco,
That's
with
mousse
the
de porco.
olives and the lupina.
Yeah.
And, oh, that's the
That's
best.
That's what mousse de pork.
That's
Musso di porco.
Mousse, the
the
mouse,
mouth.
the
Yeah,
mouse.
that's all-
Yeah, but it's all the
different
parts
parts.
of.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's. I love watching it. I won't eat it.
I was in Laurino Cilento at a
It's
feast.
a strange thing to like watch.
I bought the family
Because you
portion. I ate the whole thing
Cut off
with
a
the
pig's
toothpick.
face.
Yeah, I
doesn't
really
it?
want to
I
try
don't
it.
know.
Do you like-
Chewy?
do you-
Is it chewy?
It's tripa is like the mother that spins all these children.
talking
Not
about
in a- yeah, but I'm saying like everything. They're all textures.
Yeah.
So that the ear's a little chewy because you got
Yeah.
that fem in there, and oh, you know what? You see, Dolores was up there.
Dolores.
Aquamata, because I baptized one kid and John baptized the other. So she has 2 sons. I'm godfather for one, John's godfather for the other.
G1, G2.
Yeah, and
Okay.
when she invited us to her house, because her mother lives with her mother's from Boiano, outside of Naples, and her mother's makes 2 specialties. She makes a duck, which she guarantee, and she makes pig's feet with the lemon on top.
Pede de porco.
Yeah, and she invited me for
That's
the
what
pig's
Nico loved
feet and the
that.
duck, and that's when she asked me to be the godfather. So we have a pig's
that's
feet bond.
nice.
I always say, "What are you going to invite me over for pig's feet?"
I've never had
No
pig's
duck feet?
Oh, pig's feet are
What-
great.
what's
gelatinous? It's all
It's gelatinous?
I got a gelatinous. I think it's a gelatinous thing I have.
Yeah, I like gelatinous stuff too.
Yeah.
Do you like gelatina?
Oh, I love the gelatina.
I love gelatina.
My dad used to love
Well, they used to have it in cold. You used to get out of the fridge, a bit of lemon on it. Oh, I love
I
it.
used to love that.
Do people-
But my uncle.
Pretty sure you can get treatment for that condition that you've got.
I'm sick. But I have
Some
so
of
many
my-
sicknesses. It's just one of many.
A lot of my uncles would have eaten all that stuff to pig feet. A lot of your uncles would have.
My
touched
uncles
it,
did everything. They,
Best
they,
day,
you know the
everything.
floppy thing on the chicken, on
yeah?
the top of the head.
Do you ever have
feet.
pasta
So
fazool with
weird.
pig's feet?
No,
No.
it's
Oh,
pasta
gigida, pasta gigida with pig's feet. Oh
Pasta
my
cheese,
God.
yes.
My dad
It's
loves
left
pig's
in the-
feet.
Because the gelatinousness of the pig's
I
feet
left the
Back to
Dolores.
gelatinous.
with the oh, do you eat our goldener?
Agordina.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, Agordina's all right, but Agordina is the back strap. You know, they roll it.
The
and put
fat,
it, they
the
put it in
skin
the
of the
thing.
piggy that you make into a braciole.
You know,
Yeah,
and then
the
sometimes when you look at
skin.
it, the black hairs are still in the bottom part
Well,
of it.
you got to take the hair. You got to be.
No, but
you
even
gotta
if
be
you shave it, you
careful.
get
Gillette. You can use Gillette razors for that.
I love.
Can you get a Brazilian on your pig back? Just wax that son of a gun up.
I would say gravy, but a pot of tomato sauce, nothing crowns it like agordina.
All right,
Because
so
the collagen comes out and makes it smooth.
You started a little conversation because we're running late and you probably got to go. Gravy or sauce? What's this debate?
Look,
It's a sickness.
can I be honest?
it's a
I'm-
mental
I'm
silliest thing
over the
ever.
whole.
it's a mental.
That's
I'm
a mental
actually over the whole gravy sauce thing that you hear on.
It was funny the first time.
That's
25 years later,
No,
we're
but why
done.
did I call it gravy?
Because you guys
some
say something.
people-
I'm a gravy person because when people
You're
came-
gravy?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
The
that
hell
makes
is
sense.
wrong with you?
That
It
makes
Depends
sense a
on
lot,
where
to
you
be
are.
honest.
I'm in North Jersey.
I love the
It all
immediate-
depends on the region.
It's so silly.
It's
like
sauce.
Gravy, you animal.
If you come here,
I thought you would have been a sauce
I'm
guy.
a
I think
I'm
if you're a
gravy-
Gordina guy, you're
I
a
will
gravy
fight-
guy.
I will fight for gravy to the very end.
But why? Because it's sauce.
But it's New Jersey. That's who we
I was
are. It's
a
our
gravy.
identity.
I was brought up on gravy, and I can tell you, I don't care what you call it.
No, but
Call it sauce, call it gravy.
no,
That's not- I don't need to
Please
fight
don't
over.
make this the clip that you go out with the gravy versus sauce.
don't.
I hate
Okay.
that conversation.
Well,
it's
it's
the only
I
band.
just want to ask you
Yeah.
something. So I want to know why the mentality became that it's gravy.
Because meat sauce.
And I
Because-
actually know the reason.
Oh, but he's.
Yeah, but I don't buy it. I'll
I've
buy
heard
it.
it
ChatGPT.
16,000
No, but they've
times.
invented it. It's we
Panapedia,
invent
yeah.
stuff. We invent stuff.
Panapedia.
The thing is, when we remember see where you are now. We had Italians in the early 1870s.
See?
Correct.
So they came from parts of southern Italy where they couldn't speak Italian. They only spoke their dialect, right? So you have what we would call Medican, what you would call Nazi, and they're seeing this pot with tomatoes, which are still kind of a little bit foreign here. And what is that? The American word for that, I got to explain it, is gravy.
gravy.
Yes.
So we explained a lot of stuff in English. We've had conversations on that the guy asks you, what is that? And the only word they can come up with is gravy.
Instead of saying, yeah, it's a sauce, salsa, they go, it's what you look like gravy.
Because the word was ragu,
Ragu.
So,
So-
ragu was in salsa, so ragu goes
Can
to
I
gravy.
just say, you have just answered that it's sauce. By that answer, you have just confirmed that it's sauce.
By definition.
By definition. Because they just said, it's a gravy. They said to adapt to the land, they said it was something it's not. You've just answered.
But how is gravy different?
Gravy
It's
is...
a condiment.
No.
Gravy is the
Is it-
stuff
wasn't
you
it
put
based-
on chips. It's the brown stuff you put on chips.
Isn't it
we
based?
call
I
gravy.
don't know if we had it. But you remember somebody in New York? See, you guys are very. God bless you. You are very perceptive. You are very, very perceptive because you
Perceptive.
picked up that Boston had more of an English feel.
Yeah.
New York was Dutch. That's who settled here.
Dutch.
It's all Dutch.
why you
New
talk like
Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Dutch
sure.
whiskey?
Is that the talk?
The Dutch were here. We use words
you're
like
joking.
stoop. They were speaking Dutch in New York, parts of New York in the 1860s.
What?
Teddy Roosevelt grew up speaking Dutch with his grandparents.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Where are all the Dutch restaurants?
Because we outbred them.
Yeah, I bred them, man.
You
We
did
outbred
outbred
them.
them.
What
We
do
outbred
Dutch
them.
There's a
people even
pizza
eat?
shop and an Italian restaurant.
Because the Italians came in and sucked
yeah,
us up.
yeah,
Sucked
yeah.
it. Anyway,
That's making
That's
pizza.
why-
They killed
That's how
everyone.
they make
Italians
pizza.
killed
all
everyone.
the words in New Jersey, Hackensack, Hoboken, they're Indian words, American native words with Dutch pronunciation. Stoop and stuff.
Italian
Like,
people.
well, you know where, like Coney Island and stuff like that. I think that was the Dutch word for rabbit. Like New York was a Dutch. That's why the symbol in New York.
Coney is a Dutch word for...
Coney. It was a coney. It's like como conillo.
Como
conillo.
It was that
Conillo
was
Island.
there were rabbits on Coney
Oh,
Island.
Coney Island.
So that's why we were, in the American Revolution, New York was pro-Britain. This was the English hotspot because the Dutch didn't have any skin in the game. So the Dutch were like, we're making money. They were about making money in America. So if we go have a revolution with Britain, that's our number one market. We don't want
Man,
to
you
lose
got to
it.
start that Pat GPT thing.
tell you, it's a
with
I read a lot of wacky stuff.
With your voice. You ask
Panapedia.
a question and you'd be saying,
I'm
well,
the
what
last-
happened was,
I'm the last
in the
one to
1900s, but, you know, you answer in your
We
voice.
know my friends, when we die, we're the last generation to speak like this. We're going to be like Shakers. They're going to do films of us.
You're going to be like the
What do you
Dutch.
reckon's
It's
going to
true,
happen?
man.
What do you
It's
reckon's going to happen?
Eric-
So what do you reckon? I want to ask you guys. In 50 years' time, what will New York be?
Wow.
Has anyone ever
Well, what is
asked
that
you
in what
question?
context?
What would the landscape of New York be in 50 years' time? And I want to know, especially you, because
don't care what I
you're a bit
think.
of a no, I do care what you
No,
think.
that's fine.
I just want to hear. so
You're on a world tour.
so-
I got 14 followers. I understand the pecking order.
That's fine.
Yeah, talk to the smart one. I'm gonna eat a donut.
All right, let's start with you. What do you think it's going to be like?
I imagine the Dutch still will not have a controlling interest. That's not going to change. I think a lot of more eco-friendly buildings. I think there's going to be a lot of like growing plants kind of inside with atriums and things. Kind of like I saw a Marvel movie where there was like a different Earth and the cities were very green and lush. I think we're going to have to get there once enough people die in the streets. Pat?
Okay, that's interesting.
That's very enlightening.
I think that the biggest thing that America hasn't digested yet, like the whole AI thing, which 10 years from now, it's like the cell phone. Who could have imagined? I think that because what you guys, again, very, very adeptly picked up is America changes from state to state. So New York has all these cultural institutions because New York had a lot of people with money and they gave to operas and museums and stuff like that. If they move out of New York for tax purposes to other states, I think that, and see the beauty of today is that you can fly places, right? You can fly from Florida to New York in 2 hours, right? You can go, people commute back and forth. America has such diverse taxing schemes that I think the possibility is if money leaves New York, it's going to cripple the institutions. I mean, the New York Metropolitan Opera has lost $200 million since COVID because the old moneyed people would give to all these institutions. And that's why we had operas and plays and stuff like that.
Well, after
So
Chalamet
that's one part of
threw
it,
the
I think.
ballet under the bus, it was, you knew the opera was next.
Well, the Chalamet, well, that didn't help the opera.
Well, what would the
No idea.
ethnicity of New York become in 50 years?
It's a complete, Queens is the most diverse place in the world, like statistically.
So,
Queens
what
is now.
Yeah.
will Italians be?
Oh, we're gone. We're decimated
It's
numerically.
Little Italy's now
It's gone.
littler and littler by the day. I
We're,
mean,
we're getting the same in Australia as well. In
50
Melbourne.
years.
'Cause
yeah,
where our restaurants are.
I'll be in Dukan Busan in 50 years.
50 years you kids. I'll be coming under too, so I didn't care.
I
But
figure 50 years.
Yeah,
but
But who can imagine? I mean, this
Oh,
AI stuff is, I mean, like the cell phone. Think about in our lifetimes what we've seen change so rapidly.
Bacala's never changed.
That's
one
the
thing
beauty.
that
That's
doesn't
the
change.
beauty.
That stays the same.
That's the
the beauty.
foundation of us as a people.
It's the leveler. It's a soft leveler, that one.
Well, Oslo,
We're going.
come please.
You
come
got to
along.
bring extra suitcases to take home.
You know,
You got to bring 7 or 8 because all your relatives are going to be coming to their house for the bacala, the piece of
listen,
stock.
if you do it, you want to come and document it. We'll
Oh,
make
John,
sure that
John,
we're there before the
You're
show.
a document. He's a documentary maker.
That's what he
Are you?
does.
yeah, we work with a company called September Club.
bring
do
September
all
Club.
there
We'll
you
do
go.
a whole series of it.
Big September
and we'll
Club.
Put it on
Tell
YouTube,
me your
we'll get 7
people
views.
wouldn't love to watch bacala from start to finish. From the
It's
shipping
a
ship.
riveting concept.
think-
Can't,
Pat narrating it.
specifically, my people would be riveted and
100%.
delighted.
From
100%.
river to plate.
We
From
we
river-
might have to make a viewing experience that's like a 5D, like where like they can
Oh,
taste the
You
pickled
could put the
fish.
glasses
and smell
on
it.
with the bacala.
Like maybe a fish mist.
That's
Yeah,
it.
As they're watching
Sprays.
it. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Fantastic
and we're
idea.
very, very, probably rude of us. We didn't bring you a little present to bring here, so we're gonna make sure we send you guys something. How's that?
We would be
A
honored to
sandwich
house
hat
in here.
or something.
We'll send you a little something
We'll
for
send you a little
here.
trinket to put around here because you haven't got enough.
You guys have like figurines of yourselves yet?
No, but we'll find something.
You think this is John has collects the Italian American
love it.
stuff.
We're gonna-
This is one tiny.
We're gonna send you
Piece
some stuff to
of
put
We'll
his
around.
send
vast
you
collection.
something that's uniquely
anyway,
Australian.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Yeah,
and
thank
but
you, guys.
you're on a world
We
tour.
want to mention we haven't mentioned it yet. We're doing a world tour.
How do we forget? We
we've
didn't
got
mention
to
this the
mention
whole
But hold
time.
on, you know the one
brain
thing.
fart.
You're going to other places besides New York. You're going to Philadelphia.
We're going to Philly next, Detroit, Chicago. Just in case anyone wants to know, it's all fully scripted shows. A lot of fun. There's a little bit of sing, a little bit of dance, a little bit of swearing. It's a bit rude at times, but it's just a fun show. So if anyone wants to come,
You
please
guys
come.
are amazing and just fun to be around. We could do this all day.
We could.
But really just appreciate you guys making a little time for us.
Thanks for having us. It's been fun.
Thank you so
Lovely.
Hey,
much.
listen, I'm dead set serious about this. Please.
100%. I'm totally serious on
You want
this.
you to
Yes.
come.
John's gonna
And
get the
can
phone
you
call.
Can we film it? It'd be great to film
It'd be
it.
I
great
mean,
to
we
film.
can do whatever the hell we want, boys.
I
could do
can't.
it.
You should be more enthusiastic about the bacala documentary.
I see. It's
You're
the,
like kind of iffy on me, and
it's,
I'm not.
it's the pickled fish. I don't
You
have
don't
a
have
huge
to eat it.
interest.
But you don't
No,
have
but
to eat
the
it.
idea of like knowing where it comes from, I couldn't care less.
Where did you think? So you thought? Where did you think it came from before this?
Here's the thing: I didn't consider it for a split second in my life.
That's a
up until
problem in
now,
your life.
and I've considered every moment that we've discussed it. Time could have been spent elsewhere.
I think you're right.
Hey, I think it'll be fun.
You want?
Oh,
this
Well,
is-
hanging out with you guys will be fun anywhere.
All right, listen. This is when I was 40. I'm 51.
What's that?
Notice every
I went
story
to-
starts with a 10-year lead up at a
That's the
minimum.
reason. The only thing I
untrue.
never learned in my life was music. So I signed up for mandolin lessons because I wanted a big Italian mandolin, and I went for 6 lessons, and the guy fired me. He said,
fired you?
He said, "You're horrible." He said, "You can't hear anything because you're wasting your time and mine." So I took up the kazoo. So when we started the podcast, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing in the world. So I would, when it would end, but not just the fun of it, I would hum the end to the right. Da, 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 da.
With the kazoo.
So I got a listener who sent me a kazoo.
How do you use that?
This is like that.
Poorly.
Well, I gotta
So
tell you,
we end our podcast
I gotta tell you,
with the kazoo.
What's going on
I
in
gotta
this
tell you,
place?
it was in a snap block
Hey,
bag
it's not
as well.
black bag. My mother put in the bag, so it's nice and sound. It's in the bag.
It has his name on
I'm
it.
gonna put in the bag.
We got this from a listener. A listener sent me a whole set of green, white,
That's
and
so
red.
cool,
They're
man.
tan colored ones.
That's how you're gonna do it now. Is it?
Sure,
yeah,
well, I
play
would
us off,
usually
Pat.
end with.
Play the Australian national anthem.
No, I'm gonna play Waltz and
I can't
Matilda.
take this seriously right now.
Good enough.
Oh, sing Matilda with me, and they sang, and they sang, you come the wall, sing Matilda with me.
May 15th.
May 15th.
Be there at the B Square, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, it's fun.
Thank you so much.
You're awesome.
Taking this.